What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I want to talk about Tyron Smith and a report that he is already mentoring New York Jets rookie offensive lineman Olu Fashanu. That is fantastic news. As a reminder, if you haven't picked them up yet, they are going quickly. Tickets to the Talkin' Jets, I'm rocking the hat today, Talkin' Jets group outing against the Denver Broncos in week 4. Ticket includes a tailgate with Tailgate Joe, a ticket to the game, getting on the field after the game as well. We are really looking forward to that one. Make sure to pick up your ticket before they all go. Okay, so when the New York Jets signed Tyron Smith, I was happy but not satisfied. And I'll explain my reasoning in case, for whatever reason you didn't see those videos at the time. There was no denying the talent of Tyron Smith. When healthy, he is one of the best left tackles in the sport. Unfortunately, at age 33, and with the history that he's had, he's been really hurt and banged up for a large portion of the last decade. Like that's not an exaggeration. Unfortunately, since 2015, he has missed time every single year. This past year, he played 13 games for the Dallas Cowboys. So while I was excited about the talent and the obvious upgrade that the New York Jets were adding to their offensive line, I wasn't satisfied with just Tyron Smith because, again, looking at what he's done for the last, 10 years, he hasn't been someone who can play a full season, and unfortunately, the Jets tried with an older left tackle last year in Dwayne Brown. He lasted 2 games, so I was like, okay, the Jets need a really, really good insurance policy. And the Jets got that really good insurance policy with their left tackle of the future. They end up trading back one spot in the 2024 NFL draft and drafting Olu Fashanu, the left tackle out of Penn State. Now, there was some debate on what direction the Jets would go in the draft. Some debate is putting it nicely. There was, you had a couple sides. You had people who desperately wanted a wide receiver, desperately wanted Brock Bowers, wanted to trade back, wanted to take an offensive lineman. The Jets end up trading back not very far, just the one spot, and getting Olu, who many viewed at one point as not only the best offensive lineman in the class, but the best pass blocker in the class as well. A report came out about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, about the Rams trying to trade up with the Jets, and they offered their pick. It was like pick 19 and I want to say 53, and then it ended up being a third-round pick, like pick 99 too, and Joe Douglas turned it down, and there was mixed reviews on that. Some were like, yeah, take the package and move back, and others were like, I'm good with Olu. And look, we could play revisionist history all we want, maybe a few years from now, but the Jets saying, you know what, we have someone that we really like on our board. We moved back anyway one spot and got some extra capital, and we're still able to find, in our eyes, an elite prospect in Olu Fashanu. I think that's a good enough process. Are draft picks fun? Of course they are fun. It's their lotto tickets, though, and you never know how things are going to play out. I'm okay with them doing things the way that they did in this instance. But anyway, something that got me really excited was Tyron Smith is obviously going to be the starter, which means Olu's kind of waiting in the wings. And I think him learning from Tyron Smith, you really can't ask for a better situation. Honestly, something that this reminds me of a little bit is when Darrelle Revis, in his second year in the league, was being mentored by Ty Law. Ty Law came back to the New York Jets in 2008, only played a handful of games, but Darrelle Revis went from a very good starter in his first and second year in the league to the best cornerback for a 5-year run. He was absolutely unbelievable. So I'm hoping that Tyron Smith, who is a, when healthy, top 5 left tackle in the sport, like Olu, just link yourself to his hip pocket and scoop up as much info as humanly possible over the next year. Here's the quote from Tyron Smith on Olu and his relationship with Olu. He's not shy to ask any questions. He's willing to work. Like today, we were working technique after practice, trying to fine tune different things because you never know what's going to happen in this league. It's always next guy up. Everybody has to be ready. And that is 100% the truth. One, because yes, Tyron Smith, unfortunately, again, as mentioned in this video already, has dealt with a ton of injuries in his career. but the right tackle is also 33 in Morgan Moses and had off-season surgery. So that's a double whammy. Both your tackles are in their mid-30s now with an injury concern. So having a good next guy up in Olu Fashanu is a great thing to have. And after this season, I'm sure the New York Jets will be more than comfortable plugging Olu in at left tackle. Maybe you have to figure out right tackle next offseason. We could cross that bridge when we get there if you're the New York Jets. But I absolutely love the thought of Olu just being there with Tyron Smith and trying to learn as much as humanly possible. Anyway, guys, kind of just wanted to get through and talk that one out with you. I wanted to hear your thoughts as well. Drop your takes in the comments down below. What you think of Olu Fashanu already like aligning himself with Tyron Smith and being right by his side throughout the entire process. Can't wait to see them work together through training camp and the regular season. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new. I am Matt O'Leary, and I will catch you next time.